Gotta focus. Gotta keep our win streak going. 30-second game. Hellhound's really good. Polywall can make the game long. Frostbite is pressure. But Conduit seems strong. Tesla Coil. This is probably a one of each. 1-1-1. With Animus, Tesla Coil is good. Tesla Coil first is good against Animus. So we can go Tesla Coil, then maybe Wall Animus. Frostbite. Okay, Wall is mandatory. If we can attack for 4 next turn, it's really good, because if our opponent walls, it's awkward. So I think Kinetic Driver is actually a must. We're going to be wanting to wall next turn because of Frostbite. We'll need to have 2 walls up. Or a polywall. We could polywall. We could just polywall right now. I don't know. The early polywall. Is there any way my opponent can get 3 damage? There isn't, right? Off of 13 gold. So polywall actually seems really great if there's nothing else I want to buy. The thing is, buying a conduit is also good. Gives a free Rhino hold. I think the Rhino hold is mostly irrelevant because it's just trading 1 stamina for an engineer, which that Rhino is going to get to do no matter what. Makes the kinetic less happy. I think I'm okay with it. Yeah, maybe the line was to go polywall and not get kinetic. I want a second Tesla Coil, though. There it's... You know what I could do that's fun? If I snipe the Animus, how does he get to 6? He has to buy a Steel Splitter. And keep the Rhino. But if I do Steel Splitter Kinetic, that's super awkward for him. Let's try it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Oh. Wow, he can get his own polywall. Maybe this is bad. Okay, but I'm gonna get to 6 first. That's what counts, right? Should I Animus? Yo, you know what I could do that's awesome? I could do that. And I still get 6, right? Oh. I don't know if any of these plays are sound, but they're awesome. How many games do polywall against 5? Like 3 turns in a row. Who needs kinetic lifespan? Yeah, do I just keep going with it? Like, I want another conduit so I can get another damn Tesla Coil, but I feel like pressure is so good right now. This is just stupid. Oh. He's gonna have to lose Engineer Engineer Wall Rhino in front of the other Rhino just to kill this Polywall. Oh, what is this? I'll tell you what it is. It's awkward for my opponent. Okay, we need that no matter what. I think at this stage it's just getting out of hand. Yeah, do it. Oh, my goodness. What is this? Okay, that's seriously one of the sickest games I've ever played. Oh my god, what was that? I gotta highlight that one. I'll put it on the YouTube channel. Like, what? Okay, so everything normal. Conduit, Blast Forge, Tesla Coil against Tarsiers. Okay, the Frostbite got me a little scared. And then Polywall. Polywall. Okay. After a lot of deliberation, like that was a long-ass turn. I took a long time. And, you know, with 3 seconds left in my time bank, settled on, okay, we're going for the Polywall plan. My opponent sets up to be able to kill it in 2 turns. And attacks me for 2. And then I figure, if I shoot the Animus, then in order to kill it in 2 turns, he's going to have to go Steel Splitter. Because that's his only blue. And that's going to put my opponent under a whole lot of pressure, right? Because if he goes Steel Splitter, he's got to do wall in front of Rhino. And not buy another wall, which means I get to, like, breach him and kill, like, Tarsiers, where he's going to have to hold drones back, right? So, I mean, it puts him in a tough spot, you know, so he thinks about doing this. I'm threatening 5 damage, which means if he goes Steel Splitter, he's got to hold 3 drones back to keep the Rhino alive. And so he says, screw that, I'll just buy my own Polywall. I got all the time in the world. Except, oops, if I snipe the Blast Forge, he can no longer get to 6 attack, so my Polywall lives. And I buy another Kinetic Driver and a Steel Forge. So this time he buys 2 of these at once, which means my Kinetic Driver can't snipe anything. And I decide, well, what's the optimal play? I basically just want to... So I get to take out his Polywall, because I get to 6. And just apply as much pressure as possible. Don't set up for Tesla Coil, nothing. My opponent's trying to think, well, okay, how can he get to 6 finally? So, if he does this, I mean, Hathor doesn't have many choices. Because he kind of needs a wall, and then he needs a Rhino to get 6 damage, and then he also needs to fend off my attack. And he did save the 1 gold, so he has 15. But Wall Rhino is just nasty, so Polywall instead, okay. I think it's probably strictly better for him. And then I say, okay, fine, you can take up my Polywall, but you're going to have to defend with drones. Then Hathor realizes the pickle he's in, and he just resigns. Oh, man. What a great game of Prismata. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Kinetic Driver is one of those units, it's just every once in a while you have one of those magical games where you use it at a key moment to like prevent your opponent from buying something or put them in an awkward situation. And it's just glorious when it happens. Ugh. Okay.